should I name it pages?
Login page. Underscore page. Okay. No. Look, why does it show you the icon? What did you talk?
Yeah, Dart.
Okay, rename.
Oh my god.
Control Z.
Where is control? Teacher, should I pass some codes from?
No, I wanted to create from scratch yourself. Every page is a widget, stateless widget. How do we create a stateless widget? What was the shortcut? Guys, help me. Just say Control A. Control A. Okay, give it the name login. It should be capital L.
Just login.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's call it login page, guys. Okay, guys, look. After you create the login page, just empty page, right? We need to go to main Dart, and what we need to do is now our initial page should be which page? Login page, right? So just change home page to login page like this, and then we have to create separate route for home page. Okay, /home will be home page. Just make these changes, please. Home page. All right. So John, your name came up. Can you explain what I did just now? Yeah. What did I do just now? Why did I make this one as login page, and why did I create home as a home page?
Login page is that we want to see its login page, and then we do some. It's a home page. It's instead next to the login page. After the login page, we will see home page.
Okay. If I do this, look. If I do this, will it change something or no? What do you think? Now home page becomes the first page or no?
No.
So the first page is what?
login page.
Still login page. So it's not about the sequence here. It's about the slash here, okay?
Yeah.
Slash means it's the first page.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't mean home or about is second page. It just, I navigate wherever I want, okay? By name.
It changes it, yes.
It doesn't, the sequence?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Okay, after you do this, after you do these changes, please restart your application. So you cannot just Control S this time because you need to have new page here, right? So that's why restart your application and you have to get this kind of placeholder. Okay? That's our login page for now. Done? Guys, can I continue?
I have no problem.
What's the problem?
This isn't giving me.
Bring it here. Did you restart?
Yeah.
Okay, now another student will come and create those widgets for me. Login, which is text field, and button. So 4 elements that need to be created. Okay, so Aslan Bey, Batarnias, come Batarnias. So inside login page. Guys, we have to start with scaffold. The inside scaffold body. Okay. You need to create this.
Teacher,
Text field, correct.
I forgot what should I write in text field.
Leave it empty for now, okay?
Ah,
Leave it
okay.
empty for now.
Kopya qilib qo'ysam bo'ladimi buni? Qarab finalda faqat Google birinchidan kopya qilib qo'ysam bo'ladimi? Back qaytish uchun bu logindan shu joyga loginga back qilish. Bu bug emas bu. Next degan. Submit.
Text file. Okay. Good. Okay. Button cannot be just a rectangle, right? You have to write a text inside.
Mm-hmm.
The chart should be text. Can you move the second bracket? Go outside of this bracket. Press enter. Press backspace. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, Control S. Let's see what you got.
It's button. Submit.
Yeah, just text will be submitted. Let's see. Okay, we got it. We got the login text and two text fields. These are input fields, okay? Then one button. Okay? Button yes. Do you know how to make them in the center of the page?
Wrap with center like this.
No. No, it doesn't work with columns.
May
Very good. Well done.
then
Very good. Control S. Okay, good. Good. So please everybody have this. And just to make it clear for our users, we're gonna write decoration for our text fields. Input decoration, let's make them label or hint text, for example, hint text will be username and will be password here. So make sure you have this. We don't want to worry about the design too much for now. This is enough. So make sure you have this.
Teacher, are you recording our lesson?
Yes. Of course. For you. If you have problems, bring it here, okay? I don't want anyone to be left behind. We're gonna go really slowly. Nimetullah, where's the
Can you
laptop?
scroll down?
Done, guys? Akaberbek, what's text field, Akaberbek? Yes. Text place? I want more full answer.
We can write text and declaration.
Lutfullah, what's hint text?
What?
What's hint text?
In text is
Hint text, this one. Hint text.
this text is when you enter the login page, it's when show. It's same thing, yani şuna it's just placeholder. It's like a placeholder. Zaten yazıcı olmadı.
Yes, you have to say that in English. Because your interview will be in English, guys. I know you understand, I know you know, but most of you cannot explain yourself, which is really important. Yes? Why do you think so? It's simple, it's too simple to answer.
I just copy and
Okay,
paste.
that's why. Very simple. Even it makes it even more easier. Do you have this login data or no? Tell me. Do you
Login
have
that and login page I have. About it I have about
Well,
here. The contact that contact page I have. And home page that home page.
okay.
And
Hani
home
o'zi
that,
edi. Nima about xato bermayapti-da? Login xato beryapti.
about bosh jiki.
Bu Ba'zi otlar boshqacha bo'lgach xato beryapti. Okay, can I continue, guys?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. So now, our job is to get the values from text fields. Okay? So if I write anything inside my text field, anything, how can I get this text? What was the way to get it?
Just give some value to this text equals
What kind of variable? No. Okay, Savage, tell me, how can I get the value written inside my text field? Jawaharbek, tell me. You know what you should do? You should pay attention, you're sleeping. So how can I get the value of the text field? No. Just to get that, not to set something, just to get the value. Do you remember something called controller, guys? Yeah, controller. Yes, so we have to create something called controllers, and those controllers will give us the values written inside my text field. Okay, so everybody go to the first line of your login page and just create two text editing controllers. You can name them whatever you want, but I'm gonna name them controller username and controller password. Okay. Remove const from login page. Yes.
Explain about
Yes. Yeah. I sent YouTube video, I think.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
can you change the line, the width of the line?
Yes. Yes. You can use size box for it.
As well?
Yeah, if you want to change the width of the text box, Shahus is asking, you can use size box. So go there and just wrap with size box, and then the width should be, for example, 100. Like this. It became very small, okay? Or to make spaces around, you can just go and wrap the entire column with padding. Give them a, oh, inside username, yeah, you can, you want a space between the edge of the, yeah, you can do that as well by using container, because text field by itself doesn't have padding. You see? Oh, it has, sorry, my bad. Content padding, edge insets, all, for example, 5 maybe. Yeah, it has. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. So guys, did you create these two variables? So after we create these variables, we have to connect these controllers to with our text fields, okay? How do we connect? We go to our text fields and we just give them their names. So the controller which controls this text field must be controller username. The controller which controls this text field should be controller password. Oops. Password. That's all. That's how you connect, okay? Now when you refer to controller username, it will give you the value written inside here. When you refer to controller password, it will give you the value written here.
Then how can we get username from the homepage?
No, username you will not get from the home page. You will get username from login page. You will pass it to the home page. Yeah, we're coming to it. So make sure you have this. Done? Okay, now let's test. Let's do this. Let's go to our text button. And just say print controller password text, and then controller username text. Okay, just to know whether we're getting the values correctly or no. So it's gonna happen when I click which button? The submit button. Okay, so let's open our debug console and look what's gonna happen. I'm gonna write anything, for example, Ishmat, then I'm gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, submit. So I'm getting the values. You see, Ishmat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write something else. Toshmat and 7777. Submit. I'm getting Toshmat 7777. Okay. So the most important part is done. We're getting the values from our text input fields. Now we can just check, and then if they match, we will lead them to the next page. Try to print and try to understand each line you are writing, okay? If you have questions about any line in your code, please ask. Everything should be clear. Yes, Shahruz? Yes. Done, guys?
Yeah.
Is it printing? So now I hope you can do the logic already. So your logic should be this. If the username is Ishmat and his password is 1234, lead him to which page? To home page. If his if his username is Ishmat and the password is this, lead him to home page. If one of these doesn't match, then just print error. Okay, the invalid username or password. Okay, is it clear? Okay. So if I type, for example, Ishmat and 7777, should I go to home page or no? No. So the password should match this with this or this with this. Okay. Do the logic. Simple if-else statement.
Must we write using login page or home page?
Login.
Teacher, I have a question. Is it recording the values?
Hmm?
Is it recording the values?
Controller?
No. I mean, is it saving the values for name and username?
I didn't understand what you mean by recording.
It's giving, initially we are giving the Ishmat is 4
Yeah.
Is it saving the
I know.
values?
For example, after I click this one, they will be gone. Let's see.
In this case, we can give out number, right?
Yes.
How we make it
Database here. That's why we will not work like this in real project. In real project, you will have database.
whatever time.
And also like this. Simple. Because we don't have database, so you have to hard code yourself. Rashad, what are you doing? Why not working? Charger? Why? not working? Anybody done already? Done? Can I see? Okay, let's do it, right? So I have to create if else statement, right? If else, the condition will be what? If my controller username text is equal to what? Ishmael, and controller password text is equal to what? 1 2 3 4, or if controller username is equal to Toshmat and controller password is text is equal to 4 sevens. I forgot text here. Controller password. Oh, what did I do? And okay, then you see that's my logic. it should be Ishmat and 1234, or it should be Toshmat and 7777. So if that's the case, what should I do? I have to just go and let them go to the next page, which is context dot what? Okay, push home. Push home. So I have to import Go router for this push. So it's not imported. Let me write from the beginning. Context dot push. Yep. So home. So it's imported now. Home. Otherwise, I'm gonna just print username or password are incorrect. That's all. Is it clear what I did? Okay, now let's try. Let's save and try. So let me write Ishmat, correct username but wrong password 12345. It should say invalid username or password. Let's try correct password. But not matching username. Oops. Not matching username. It should also say invalid username or password. Then correct password but invalid username like this. It should also say username or password are incorrect. Now correct username and correct password, it should lead me to home page. Click and it leads me to home page. Okay, yes? Yes, that's a very good question. Before that, do I need to go back, guys, to login page? No, right? So I don't want to go back. So what should I do instead of push then? Go. So because I don't want to go back to login page anymore after I'm logged in, right? That's why I'm going to just use what? Go. So now, if I use go, the login page will be gone already, okay? So now let's try again. Yeah, before we do that, I don't want to print because my users cannot check my logs, right? So how can I display a text here somewhere, right? So for that, I'm going to just create a text. And this is a widget called the visibility. Yeah, visibility. The text will be its child, okay? It says, okay, let me just do this. The text will be its child, and the text will be username or password are incorrect. And then let me give a style to it. Style, font, text style. It should be what color, Ni'matullah? Red, right? So I'm going to just say colors, red. Okay. So now, so for visibility, I'm going to just say visible true. If I say visible to true, if I set it to true, it will be visible here. Yeah. If I set it to false, it won't be visible, right? So now I have to change it from visible to from true to false, and from false to true, right? If I want to change, I need to switch to what widget? Stateful. So let me change to stateful widget, and then let me create a value. Boolean value is error. It will be false at the beginning. Then so what kind of error? Okay. Then I'm gonna just the value is error here. Okay, is error. Okay, so initially it will be false, so it won't be visible. If I set it to true, it will be what? Visible. Okay. So now I don't want to change it myself. Instead, I'm gonna just change it programmatically. Okay. So whenever there is an error, I want to change it. So I set it to false first. Then if there is an error here, instead of printing this, I'm gonna just do what? Is set state is error equal to what? True. That's all. So now it should work. Let's see. I enter invalid username and invalid password. So I don't need this console log anymore. I submit. It should display here. You see. And then if it is correct, I don't really need to do this. If it is correct, it will go to home page. Ishmat, Ishmat 1 2 3 4. You just go to home page and pay attention. There is no back button because I used what? Go. Any questions? Clear, right? Easy stuff. But now I have so much duplication in my code, right? So long. So in order to avoid this, I can create a new variable for username. It will be equal to this. Yeah. And then new variable for password. It will be equal to password. So it will be PSW. So I can shorten my code now. So instead of this, I'm going to just say UN. Instead of this, I'm going to just say PSW. So it's much shorter now. You see, it's more understandable. So yeah, that's all. Any questions about this? Var, why? It should be string actually, yeah. It should be string, but in this kind of situation, it's obvious it's string, so I don't have to put string to make my code shorter. Var, so whatever value it is, it will become string by itself. Okay, I'm sure it's string, so I'll just put var. So if it is clear, I'm going to send you this code because we're running out of time. I need to show you something else. So 103 groups. Somebody liked my post. Okay. Did you watch this movie, guys? Who watched this movie?
Name?
American Gangster.
American Gangster?
Is that interesting?
It's one of the best movies of Denzel Washington. Do you know this guy, Denzel Washington? He's one of the most roles. Okay. So I sent you this code. Please pay attention now. Now, all this is not new to you, right? Because you know how to use details, you know how to use text controller. We just require some logic, simple logic, and you knew how to use complex code. Nothing new. So today's topic is to pass something from one page to another. So now I don't know whether my Ishmat will be logged in or Koshmat will be logged in, right? So I have to display the username of the logged in person, right? So later on I may have like thousands of users. Whoever logs in, I need to show hi Koshmat, hi Ishmat, hi Kudar, hi Anwar, okay? So how can I do it? So whenever I go home here, I need to pass what? The UN. Is it clear? So whatever the username is, it will be passed to the home page. Okay? So let me do this. I go to home page first. Then inside home page, let me just, to save time, let me just comment this out. Let's comment. Oops. Let's comment this. And then instead, I'm going to just put a text. Okay, center, child, text. I'm going to just say hello, username. Hello, username. Okay? So, I don't have username here, so I'm going to just create a string username, and then I'm gonna just accept it here, required this username. So I'm accepting username. So what's wrong? Required. Okay. So I am accepting username. So now when I go to main dot, whenever I call home page, it's giving me error. What's the reason? Because it's asking for username, but I'm not passing it. Okay, you see? So now I have to pass it here. So how can I pass a username? Is by using something called path parameters. So you have to put slash here, and then you have to put colon. Just type the name of the parameter you want to pass. Okay, if I want to pass username, I write username. If I want to pass first name, Ketman. It doesn't matter. It's up to you what you want to name it. Okay, it's up to you. And then you don't forget about colon, because if you remove colon, it becomes a path. So it's another page. From home, you can just navigate to username page. But now, after I put colon, my program knows this is not a page, this is a value actually. Okay? So after I put username, I can do what? I can just, from login page, I can pass UN like this. UN. Like this, okay? So if my UN is Ishmat will be passed. If it is Toshmat will be passed. I don't care. As long as I pass username, it will be username, okay? I pass it to the home page, okay? Then how can I accept it? So my home page is asking for username, so I have to say username. And how can I say that I have to get the username from the link here, from this link? I have to get this link. The way to do it is you have to access the state parameter here, state, all right, and then path parameters, and then just square brackets, and then the name you gave it here, whatever the name it is. Okay, so for now it's username. So now I'm getting error. It says the string you are passing can be null. This question mark can be null. So because they think that I may forget to pass my username. Okay, so I say no, don't worry, it won't be null. So I just put exclamation mark. Okay, that's all. Then I can just go and accept it. I just pass it the username. Then from home page I accept it like this. Then I'm just using it here. That's all. Okay, now let's try. Because now we created so much, we have to just close our application and run it again, because we created so much logic related to pages. Okay, and then to make our life easier for now I'm gonna just make it push, because Go will remove the login page, right? So let's use push for us to test it easier. Okay, until it opens, let me. Okay, I already took your attendance. I forgot. Okay, my brain is tired.
So can you make a report at another room of the exercise? Why?
You don't want yours? You don't want yours?
Record is a lesson I'm recording.
Yes. Oh, okay. You didn't know that I was recording. I'm recording your lesson. Okay, we have our login page, yeah? So now let me log in as Ishmat first. Let me log in as Ishmat first. Ishmat 1234. 1234. Submit. It will display hello Ishmat. You see? Hello Ishmat. And then I log in as Toshmat. So submit. Oh, username or passwords are incorrect, so I'm gonna say 7777. Submit. It just gets hello Toshmat. Okay. Height, yeah. So go to your text field and then no, it's called keyboard type outside, like keyboard type, and then you have what was the name, input, what was the name, input, text input, text input type. Do you see password, guys? I don't see it. My eyes are tired. Before? Okay, here. What do you mean by visible password? We don't want it to be visible. But did you understand how to pass the parameters? I don't know why, but yeah. What I deleted? Oh my! No, I didn't delete. What's going on, guys? No, it's not doing. No, that's not what we want, guys. What was the password type? Text input type. To hide the password.
Obscure text. You should hide
Huh?
text field. Obscure text.
Where was it?
It's in text field.
Oh, not keyboard type. Oh. Obscure text. Oh, okay. Sure. Thank you. Now. Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you, Zikrullah. Okay, guys, everything's on the video. Please watch it. I'm gonna upload